In the past that if you ever moved up to 185, when there was talk of the Anderson Silva fight, you said, if I ever move up, I'm not going back down. That's what you said 3-4 years ago. Do you still feel the same way, or are you open to, fighting at 185 and then, of course, going back down in the future if that opportunity presents itself?
I don't look past Michael Bisping right now, and I have a long-term goals. I know approximately, roughly, which direction I want to take. But I'm going to be 36 years old when the fight happens, and I want to make the biggest fight possible. I want to make history, and right now I'm focusing on the short-term goals, which is this guy.
Can you tell us a little?
That's all matter on that.
Can you tell us a little more about these long-term goals?
No.
Nothing.
No, he can't tell you anything. That's the whole point of a press conference, George. You're supposed to fucking talk. Tell them something, please. You haven't been here for 4 years, but he can't tell you anything. Why can't you tell them anything? 4 years, George. Come on, this is your moment. Let's go. Tell them.
Well,
go on.
No.
There we go.
I'm gonna be. It's like the stock, right? Up and down. You don't know who's up, who will be up and down. I'm gonna beat this guy. Then after we'll see what's the next big challenge.
Okay. And you kind of had the pick of the litter. You had an option at 170, 185, some super fights.
Yeah.
Just hearing what he's saying to you and kind of how he's acting towards you, is there any part of you that regrets giving Michael this opportunity?
Absolutely not. I'm very happy. It's not an opportunity. I'm gonna hurt him. I'm gonna hurt him real bad, real bad.
The more I talk, the more he wants to punch me in the face, Ariel. So,
okay.
Good luck with that.
And just one more for you, George. Yesterday, Tyron Woodley said that the reason why you're fighting Bisping is because you don't want to fight him, that you're avoiding him. Did you seriously consider waiting to see? I know you have a relationship with Wonderboy. Did you kind of want to wait and see what happened in this fight on Saturday and maybe go after your old title?
I don't know. Like I said, it depends what's going to happen. I'm focusing on him right now.
Okay.
That's all matter to me. The world ends after the fight. Then after, it's a new journey that comes
He thinks I'm an easier fight. Let's be honest.
I know you don't want to talk too much about your long-term plans, but what are the chances if you do win this fight that you would want to defend the title? I mean, would you feel any kind of responsibility to defend the title, or at this point in your career, you're just looking for the biggest fights, regardless of time?
We'll see what's going to happen. It's like I said, fighting is like the stock market right now. It's fluctuate,
Fluctuate.
Right. It fluctuates. Sometimes some guy their stock is very high. Sometimes they're very low. I don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. I don't know what's gonna happen in a few months. It depends on everybody has a different journey. And you talk about like the title shot, Yoel Romero. There's a lot of guys like unfortunately in this situation, and I've been there before. When I was waiting for my revenge against Matt Hughes, I had to go through Dave Strasser, Jason Miller, Frank Triggs, Sean Shark, BJ Penn, then I had my revenge. I had to go through like 5 fights before that. It's the same thing. Damian Maia is in the same situation. Khabib is in the same situation, and the list goes on. I have an opportunity, and I can't miss it. And it's the biggest fight possibly that I can do right now, and that's why I'm doing it right now. And it's a big challenge. I don't take nobody lightly, and I'm gonna prove it the day of the fight.
And just so you know, not to jump in and like I'm defending George here, but at the time that this deal was made, when me and his guys were doing this deal, we wanted him to come back. We wanted to announce it. We wanted a title fight. Bisping was the only guy who was available at the time. The Woodley fight was already happening with Thompson, and you don't know how those guys are going to come out of this fight. Who's going to win? Is one of them going to get hurt? Does somebody blow something? Does something bad happen to one of the guys? We don't know those things. So how am I going to bring Georges St-Pierre back unless I have an absolute positive fight for him? And Bisping was ready. Bisping wanted the fight. So it was the fight to make.
For you, Dana, is there any kind of hesitation booking someone into a title fight not knowing if they're going to have, a desire to defend the title after they win it? Is there any kind of concern when you're booking a title fight like that?
We've talked about that, and George said he has plans. He's just not saying I'm here today. It's not like we went into this 185-pound championship going, oh, well, let's see what happens, Obviously, if Bisping wins, Bisping said he'll turn right around and fight Romero. If George wins, he has a plan. He's just not willing to tell you guys what it is right now. But he is willing to do many things. Obviously, we wouldn't be here today, and I wouldn't be in this position right now, not knowing what Georges St-Pierre.
Please tell everybody your plan, George. Tell everybody your plan. Come on. All these fine people here. Please, come on.
So that's the truth. That's the reality.
My plan is to kick your butt. We'll see after that.